Previously on TSR Live.
I don't agree with motherfuckers saying, oh, I don't want pussy no more. Like, you're not affecting the women.
Right.
Because there's plenty of simp dudes. They're going to get the attention whether we bound together or not. It's still going to be motherfuckers that's going to be paying bills and simping.
That's right.
So a lot of guys are going MGTOW to justify, are you going MGTOW, motherfucker, or can you not get bitches? And you're justifying it by saying I'm going my own way.
The reason why our channels get shut down is because we're a threat. We change men's lives. We give men the cheat codes. Here's how to get the pussy without being a simp. Here's how to get the pussy without investing money, time, or emotion. The feminists don't want that. Pussy's not worth anything. Bitches are giving it away for free, but we're teaching guys how to get it for free. Feminism doesn't like that. Well, there's a reason why Turd Flinging Monkey still has his channel and over 200,000 subscribers. The son of a bitch doesn't matter. He is instructing men who couldn't otherwise get laid to opt out of the dating market. And girls are laughing. They're like, well, fuck you guys. We weren't fucking y'all anyway, so that's not making a difference one way or the other. I don't even think that they should be identified as MGTOWs. Turd Flinging Monkey is not a MGTOW. He is an incel who is masquerading as a MGTOW.
And now your man, Donovan Sharpe. You're a fucking loser.
You live in your mom's basement.
You probably have a 2-inch cock.
You sound like a white guy.
Congratulations.
For what?
You said you got a girlfriend.
You're probably a virgin.
So that's a no for Netflix and chill?
Fuck you.
So I'm curious. Tell me about your show. What do you talk about?
I talk about how women ain't shit.
Oh.
What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharpe, and welcome to the 309th edition of TSR Primetime, your nightly dose of red pill truth, wisdom, and awareness. Let's get right to it. We have all heard the term unconditional love, and I'm using air quotes as I say that. We hear and see people who want unconditional love from their significant others. We see it on movies. We see it in television. We see and hear it from our families, our friends, our coworkers. Anyone and anybody we interact with on a daily basis, we all hear the words unconditional love. Well, obviously, most of us here in the red pill sector knows that unconditional love is a misnomer, because we know that love, as both an action and a feeling, is extremely conditional in and of itself. Now, on the other side of that coin, some of us may not fully admit to ourselves that unconditional love is a myth. Some of us may know that it's a myth, but don't know exactly why or how to put it into words or thoughts or how to put our finger on it. But most men don't understand that unconditional love isn't reserved for us. It's not reserved for men. Unconditional love is for the weak and defenseless. Women, children, animals, etc. Unconditional love exists for them because they need it. They cannot survive without it. Now, a lot of people might be thinking, well, Donovan, there's no way this is true. There are men all over the world who get unconditional love from women all the time. Their wives and girlfriends tell them all the time that they love them, and you would be dead fucking wrong. Gentlemen, women are utterly incapable of loving unconditionally except for when it comes to their children. That's it. If you think for 1 second that a single woman on this planet loves any man unconditionally, you're a fucking idiot, because it's just not possible. Just because a woman says she loves him doesn't mean she loves him. Further, if she does love him, that love is absolutely, positively, 100% conditional. And tonight I'm going to tell you guys why this is a good thing for both men and women, and why unconditional love is only for the weak. It is Tuesday, August 7th, 2018. There's going to be a little bit of a delay on the mobile app, guys. I was putting the finishing touches on it, and I hit a programming snag with the company that I hired to create the app, and it probably won't be resolved for at least another month or so, maybe a little bit longer, but not too much longer, hopefully. So my apologies for the delay. I know you guys were certainly looking forward to having me in your pocket. I certainly was. But it'll be just a few weeks longer here, so bear with me as I work to get this situation figured out. A lot of people these days are talking about this whole Sierra, Slim Thug, Russell Wilson future thing. Slim Thug all of a sudden has come out and said, well, Sierra married Russell Wilson because she married him for money. And I'm thinking, no shit. I wrote an article on negromanosphere.com over a year ago entitled, Why Sierra Will Eventually Cheat on Russell Wilson. So you mean this is unbelievable. If you are in this sector of the web, and area code 209 and 763, I see you guys waiting on Hold'em to get to you guys in a minute. But if you are in the red pill sector, if you consume red pill knowledge on a daily basis, anybody could see what was really going on with Sierra and Russell Wilson. Sierra sport fucked her way through all the black alpha cock she could find. 50 Cent, Bow Wow, Amari Stoudemire, Future, the list goes on and on. Alpha cock, alpha cock, alpha cock, right? Beautiful woman. She's a recording artist. She's gonna be on niggas' dicks. As soon as she hit 30, she then exercised the second half of the feminine imperative, which is alpha fucks, beta bucks. Now, a lot of people might say, well, you know, she likes rich black professional athletes. How is Russell Wilson any different? Are you kidding me? Russell Wilson is a black professional athlete who is rich. That's where the similarities end, gentlemen. Russell Wilson is a beta male of the highest order. He's got a clothing line called the Good Man brand, which tells every one of us in no uncertain terms that he is absolutely a beta male. Now, listen, for all we know, Russell Wilson could be the G that pulls her hair while he's fucking her in the ass, talking about who owns you, bitch. Chances are he probably isn't. So, listen, good for Sierra. Now, listen, we can hate on the bitch all we want to. Listen, she exercised both sides of the feminine imperative. She had her fun in her 20s, fucked a bunch of rich, fucked a bunch of wild niggas, got all that alpha nigga dick. Now she's got Russell Wilson, the beta, and of course he has put a baby in her, thus securing her future and the kid's future, pun definitely intended. Earlier today, I did my bachelorette breakdown. I'm actually going to start, that is my very last bachelorette breakdown, because of course the show ended yesterday. Of course, Becca ended up choosing Garrett, and you guys can check that out on donovansharpe.com. I broke it all down. I'm going to start breaking down the HBO show called Insecure. If you don't have HBO, you need to get it. Insecure is absolutely 100% red pill. It's a mostly black cast, but the reason I heard about it is because my girlfriend Devin was watching it. Now, Devin's a white girl. She loves Insecure. So I think that starts up on August 12th. And so I'm going to start doing breakdowns on that show every Monday. I know a lot of guys are looking forward to that. Shout out to Bob in Sacramento. Bob in Sacramento, another $40 donation. I went and looked. That puts him over $1,000. Bob in Sacramento has been donating. He's been contributing to the show since October of 2016. And here we are in 2017. Bob is by far and away TSR Tower's biggest benefactor. He has donated over $1,000 to the show. So special shout out goes to Bob in Sacramento for once again contributing to TSR Towers. He is a big reason why I've been able to make these upgrades here as of late, and I've got more upgrades coming too. If you want to chime in on the myth of unconditional love, or unconditional love being for the weak, or if you have a story that verifies that unconditional love for men is non-existent, give me a call, 914-205-5356. If you don't want to call, you can always join the chat conversation on donovansharpe.com in the chat room. If you're watching on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube and you're chatting, you guys are the only ones that can see it. So come on over to donovansharpe.com if you want to join the conversation with the other viewers, and it's just to the right of the video player. Follow, add, and like me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Just do a quick search for Donovan Sharpe. For all things Donovan Sharpe, go to donovansharpe.com. There you will find the TSR Primetime archives, as well as the 200 plus articles I've written for both Return of Kings and NegroManosphere.com combined. To get access to all of my content, past, present, and future, all it takes is to become a $5 patron on patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe for less than 17 cents a day, gentlemen. All video and audio versions of every live episode of TSR Primetime will be available to you. You also get access to my interviews with red pill heavy hitters like Rollo Tomasi, Alan Roger Curry, Alpha Male Strategies, Minister Jap, Illimitable Man, and many, many more. So head on over to patreon.com/Donovan Sharpe to get your hands on the kind of actionable content that you can put into practice immediately today and completely change your life. 914-205-5356 is the number to call. Let's go to the phone lines. Area code 209. You're on Live with Donovan. Go ahead. Area code 209, you there?
Hello?
Yes, area code 209, you're live with Donovan. Okay, area code 209 is gone. Area code 763 are on live with Donovan. Go ahead.
What's good, Donovan? This is JW.
Hey, J-Dub, what's up, man?
Hey, just a little piece on Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I hope he's simping, because I was simping having him on my fantasy team the other year when he just took a shit.
Shit, man. Russell Wilson is actually he's a pretty solid fantasy quarterback. He doesn't really score many touchdowns, but he does run a lot. He does get a lot of yards. Hopefully they'll utilize him. They don't have Marshawn Lynch back there in the backfield anymore, so that's probably going to hurt him. But yeah, Russell Wilson is within the context of the red pill, he is the guy we want all of our daughters to marry. He's respectful, he's handsome, he makes a great living, etc., etc. The only problem is his new wife is one who's been ran through. And it was, the interesting thing was, as soon as the announcement was made that they were officially dating, I already knew what was going on. Russell Wilson put the nail in the fucking coffin when he said that he wasn't fucking Sierra. He said, well, we're gonna wait until marriage. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Now she wants to do this God's way. It was so transparent, it was ridiculous. It was obvious.
Yeah, you couldn't have said any better than yourself. One piece on unconditional love, if I got the line still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not want it any other way.
Yep. No, I totally agree, and thanks for the call, 763. Yeah, I wouldn't want it any other way, and I'm gonna definitely get into the reasons why. Yeah, you can't hear the caller, well, Shibby, because Instagram is not connected to my studio. That's the drawback of listening to Instagram. However, if you are watching on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, come on over to donovansharpe.com to watch the remainder of the episode. Again, my Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter audience, come on over to donovansharpe.com to watch the rest of TSR Primetime. Many thanks for you guys tuning in, and I will see you guys here in just a minute. Let's head to the chat in TSR Tower, see who's in the house. Shout out to my man Freelance Ronan, the original TSR Towers G, Captain Crunch 420, Jonathan from Modern Life Dating, Suede Senator, aka Suede Sensei, Red Jedi, Yosef Israel, Mr. Mink, Sherm Kane, Manish, I Am Legend. See what else we got? Sammy B's in the house. Or Dep890. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Or Dep890 says, just discovered Donovan for some reason. I like his content. Good to have you in here, man. Good to have you in here. I'm trying to grow the show, man. Trying to grow the show. And, listen, it can be difficult on my own.